Good morning to my 22 subscribers, my future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch me without subscribing. There's a little bit of a glare on my glasses today because even though I've got the window open, it's early. I just woke up. But I wanted to talk to you guys about maca root powder. This is the one I use, and the seal on it was defective. You know, the part where you reseal it, so I put a clip on it. And I keep it stored in the refrigerator. But a lot of people say that it smells and tastes like butterscotch. I can kind of tell what they're talking about, but it's got like an earthy kind of taste to it, like tastes like a vegetable, I guess, kind of. It doesn't have a real strong taste. And some of the reasons I started using it was for anemia, chronic fatigue, some memory issues I was having, and to help with my moods. But also the main reason I started using it was for balancing hormones. I've mentioned, I think, before that I have lupus and Sjögren's, and it makes my adrenal glands not work right, and so I get dehydrated easily, you know, and like not just, you know, my eyes get dry in my mouth and stuff, but you know, it causes dehydration around your internal organs, you know, your brain, liver, kidneys, everything. And so there's no cure, so I just try to deal with the symptoms as best as I can. And I read that this helps with that, which I have noticed a huge improvement over the past year. And so I decided to keep taking it. And the way I use it, I mean, it can be used, it's a powder. I buy the powder, and I mean, you could probably buy it in capsules or whatever you want. I get the powder from Amazon, and it's really affordable. I think it's like around $7 a bag, and I just opened my third bag, and I've been using it for years, so a bag lasts me about 6 months, I guess. And I like to put it in tea, and this is the tea that I've been using lately, because I've tried a lot of different teas, and this one's been my favorite so far, even though I think I've developed a slight addiction to caffeine doing that. But that's how I start my morning, which is kind of why I decided to make this video this morning, is because I'm getting ready to make it, and I would like to show you what it looks like afterwards. But first I'll explain kind of how I do it. So I get a regular size coffee cup like this, and I get this much water, and I boil it. And after I've boiled the water, I put it in this cup with one, I don't even know what the size of scoop I use, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember to check in a minute, but I use a little scoop, and actually no, the scoop's in here. I can tell you, let's see. So the scoop that I use is just a little tiny scoop, and I'm blind, let me see, hold on. Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon is what I use. I just made a mess. Oh, I guess I could show you what the powder actually looks like, though. It's like that. It's a real fine powder. And I use half a teaspoon of that. And I'd say probably about the same amount of brown sugar and I mix them, the brown sugar and the maca root powder, in the water into the taller cup. And then the maca root powder, some of it dissolves real easily and some of it doesn't. I'm sure the other brands maybe might dissolve better, but this is the one I've been using, and I've been using the same brand for years, so I just stick to it. But anyway, while I'm trying to make sure it's stirred real good, I use the little cup again, and I boil another cup of water, and then I add to these tea bags and bring it to a boil, and actually boil the tea bags in the water for about a minute, and then I pour that into the tall cup as well, and then I just kind of casually stir it until I'm ready to drink it. I don't like drinking it when it's super hot, so I usually let it cool off probably 15-20 minutes before I drink it. But I always stir it really good before I actually drink it, because there will be some powder that settles to the bottom, and I do have issues with textures, and if I don't do that, I can't drink it. I mean, I could drink most of it, but I can't drink all of it. So I just stir all of it, stir it real good before I drink it. But anyway, I'm going to go make the tea real quick, and I'm just going to put it in two of the small cups so I can show you the color and what it looks like. So I will be right back. Now got killers around me, and a few in the test, girl, we all tooed up. This a club full of nuts. Okay, so I'm back. First of all, brown sugar, I guess I use a full teaspoon, a little bit over. And so this is what the maca powder looks like. I don't know if you can tell how it's settled at the bottom, because I haven't stirred it in about 3 minutes, just to kind of show you guys. So that's why you want to stir it again right before you drink it, so you don't have a pile of the powder at the bottom. And then this is the tea. There's less in it because it did boil for a minute, where the water for the maca powder, I took it off the stove as soon as it started boiling and poured it in, because I just wanted it hot, where the tea, I actually wanted the flavor. So I just combine them into the bigger cup, and then I drink it after it cools off, and stir it. After it cools off, and I stir it real good, then I drink it. Sorry about the noise outside. The people are picking up emptying the dumpsters at the moment. But anyway, you could use this powder in a lot of ways. I've heard people sprinkle it, on their food or whatever. I prefer just having it in my tea every morning. And when I first started using it, I'd say for about the first month, I could only handle it about 5 days, and then I had to take a couple days off because it did upset my stomach in the very beginning. And since then, I've just gotten so used to it. I do it every morning, and I'm actually barely awake at the moment, but this will change that. It does give you energy, and then of course the caffeine on top of it. In my research, I've seen it shows that the caffeine actually increases the effects of it, so I don't know if that's true or not. I have tried this with herbal teas. I've tried it with other kinds of white teas, green teas. I just prefer this one. So anyway, I'm gonna go so I can put them in the same cup, let it cool, drink it, have breakfast, and get on with my day and get this edited so I can upload it. So now I don't actually do a whole lot of editing usually. I'm gonna do it on the cooking videos because nobody wants to sit there and watch a video that's half an hour to an hour long, I'm sure. So I'm gonna go put these two pieces of the video together, and of course add my husband's music in the background, and I'll be back next weekend. Alright, bye. Oh, like, subscribe, comment, give me your thoughts, ask me your questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Bye.
I don't need no aim. I'm a G5 nigga. I don't need no lane. I got 1,000-something fans. I don't need no friends. You see these stacks on stacks. That's me, old man. Okay, let me talk my shit. 100 rounds in the chat.